The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Tannehill to the air to start out. That's complete to Treylon Burks. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Titans at 4-7 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all of these series alive in play, never locking on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Open man downfield is Woods.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Tannehill on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Here's Tannehill. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. They go back to Pollard on second down.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. On play action, they'll throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Henry again on second down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now on fourth down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
On second down, it's Pollard.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Pollard again. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender, but a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Looking to throw. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. And Tannehill finding Woods for the Titans' 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
This is Phillips yet again. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they run the quarterback?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now they go screen. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. They'll drop to throw.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air again, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things are definitely getting interesting. Time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They begin with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On the move to his left. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there, excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the right side with Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will have a Titans 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 28.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The two owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boys, my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's going to fire one, deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So now the Panthers down by 7, 2:23 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Dancing away at the 35.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Back to throw.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. He's back to throw.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what happened.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
from close